Today is Monday, August 29th. If you look in our folder for Schoology, you're going to see that you have 2 videos that I want you to watch, and then you have a PDF of an article, Colonizing Mars. So it is very important that you watch these videos in order. The first video is about a 13-year-old and a 13-year-old girl. She is very passionate about something, and you're going to learn about that. Video number 1 is a news article or a news interview. And then video number 2 is the same girl 2 years later. She's 15. It's a little bit longer interview. And I think this first one's 7 minutes. This one here is about 16 minutes. And so you'll just understand what has happened in the course of 2 years. So it's very important you watch these. Watch number 1 first and then number 2 first. What I'd like you to do when you get done watching them each movie, I want you to ask yourselves 3 questions, and they're right here. I want you to ask yourself and record this, because you're going to take these notes that you're going to write after you watch the video. You're going to bring those into the inner circle for Socratic Seminar. And so it's very important, this piece of paper, just get a blank notebook paper and then write your observations after you watch the video. And this is what I'm counting as being prepared for Socratic Seminar. So ask yourself what was interesting and jot down some ideas. What questions do you have? And what connections did you make? Now, in the first video, the young lady is 13 years old. A lot of you guys are 12 and 13 years old. And so you may be able to relate to some of the things that she talks about. But also, she's very passionate about something that I'm very sure that none of you guys have done. But you may have something that you're also very passionate about. And so maybe you can make a connection there. Maybe in the course of the video, you hear about things that you've heard about before, and that can be a connection that you make. It is very important that you are writing down a response to these questions, because then you have something to say in the inner circle. You can bring this paper to the inner circle, and you can read directly off your paper. But that way, it'll make it a little bit easier for you to participate during Socratic Seminar. And then the last thing you're going to do after you watch both videos, you're going to read and annotate the Mars article, and then just write 1 question. And so if I go back to GoodNote or back to Schoology, you see this Mars article. Go ahead and copy this into GoodNotes, put it in the Science Skills and Socratic Seminar folder, and read, annotate, and then you're going to ask at least 1 open-ended question at the very end. This article is about somebody that is pursuing the same thing as the young lady in the 2 videos, but he's coming at it from a different angle, and he's in a different perspective in his life, and so there may be some similarities. So you might want to focus on that when you're writing your question. Okay? So when you come to school tomorrow, you will be participating in a Socratic circle or a Socratic seminar about colonizing Mars. And there are 2 pieces of prepared evidence that you will bring into the circle. The first one will be your notes from the 2 videos that you watched. And then the third one will be this article. You have to show me both of those, that you've done some work on there. In order to get your points for participating, for evidence of preparation. Okay? I hope to see you tomorrow.